Hello traders, today is the 13th of March, Friday 2020, and I would like to share with you today's best forex trade analysis and the result. Before that, I would like to share with you my trading activity. As you can see, I personally managed 678 pips. Today was a blessing Friday. We had such an amazing day, amazing volatility. Bank of all of my traders bank us such a good pips today. Right, so as you can see, this is the breakdown of all of my trades, and I had only one losing trade. That was amazing. I was trying to keep green all today, but I had a bet with my traders as well, but I lost that bet eventually. But I made such a good pips today, and two of my positions are still open. And I want you to pay a little bit attention. I want to explain you how I open this position and how I trade and how other traders they enjoy all the live trading in real time. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to explain you these open trades, why I open these trades, right? What's the reason behind technical? Of course, the fundamental reason as well, but I'm just going to explain a little bit more. Okay, so I open two positions. First of all, if you look at my open price, this is the beauty of the system capture when I open the position and when I close the position. And I've already banked some few pips on both pairs. As you can see here, I'm going to scroll up. You can see I've already banked 20 pips on pound yen, and already banked 10 pips and 7 pips on pound euro yen. Okay, let's talk about we were talking about the euro yen. As you can see, this was my open position, and this was my close bank some pips, and I one of my trade is still up and running. Okay, and look at this analysis 4 minutes ago, and this is the analysis I did. And why I did, because mostly people thinking about these colors, this different type of chart, but I'm just going to give you, this is pure 100% price action. Let me show you. Let me open this 4 hours, then you will understand what I'm talking. So just today a little bit, I'm going to explain a bit more. Okay, so what we see here in 4 hour, that's what I explained to my traders. If you look at the price has broken first in the morning. You can see here this resistance, and if you look at this candle, you know this candle, we can see bearish rejection. Price nicely hit to the support level, and this is rejections. Technically, we called it after the breakout a retest, the price retest. That give us the confirmation that the price is going to reverse, right? So that's the good sign based on 100% in 4 hour. You can see this is the 4 hour chart. So obviously, once we decided, okay, that's good sign. So when to enter that trade? That's what we use in-house development chart, which help us to entry and exit. And that's what I did here. Based on that, if you look at here, price respected here, respected here, respected here, I say, guys, look for breakout. If the price gonna break and the price broken, as soon as the price hit first target, I said, okay, guys, bank some profit. And I also announced another one for pullback, but I already was in the trade. So again, 100% based on the price action. This is the key important thing for guys. So you can see still is going very well, 30 pips. All trades are going perfectly fine. So let's talk about the euro yen, right? So this is the trade I've taken 10 pips, 20 pips bank, and one of the trade is still open, 51 pips right now. Okay, so let's talk about the why I've taken the euro yen. Okay, let's talk about in 4 hour, right? Okay, so let's talk about the 4 hour, the price action. This is purely price action. If you look at this candle, okay, so the price respected here. So I say, guys, if you look at the previously, the price respected. If the price gonna respect, possibility of reversal. Okay, so now we decided, okay, possibility, how to enter the trade. That's what we use in-house, develop the system, and the price was here at that level. So develop another triangle pattern. I said to guys, look for the breakout. As soon as the price hit to the 200 EMA, which is 220 pips, I bank some profit. I let the open. My final target would be this blue fib channel. All right. So that's what exactly we look at the high time frame, see the bigger picture, and obviously look for the entry and exit. That's what we use this in-house develop momentum price-based chart, which is more or less equal to the 15 or 5 minute charts, right, guys? So this is what exactly we trade every single day. Okay, so let me bank on this pips. I'm going to run the other one, so close this one. So now 724 pips. I'm going to let this run at the break even. Okay, so all these trades are 100% based on the analysis. As you can see, look here, this one I mentioned to bank some profit, which I personally bank, and I also mentioned to my traders, which they can see it through through live audio commentary. And this one again, breakout and a bank some profit, I also mentioned to my traders. Okay, so all these are the beautiful trades. I'm going to explain you dollar cad short trade. This morning I had it just before London Open. I managed to 130 pips. Dollar cad 48 pips, and the 19 pips and 22 pips. This is the, and if I show you the trades here, you can see this was my entry and this is my exit, and I also open another 20, break out of this one, 20 pips, so bank some profit. Okay, so now you can see this chart. Now I'm going to show you the 4 hour why I have taken that trade. Just give me a second. If I show you here, you can see here 4 hour in the morning, the price was at this level, as you can see. And if you look at this candle is bearish engulfing candle. So normally we also call outside bar candle pattern. So I said to my trader, okay, if the price is gonna break this level, then we should be taking a short trade, and we bank some profit here. As soon as the price hit 38,000 area, then I say, guys, inside this is the Bollinger Band, you can see, which is equal to 21 or 20 EMA. So we can say, okay, guys, a possibility of reversal at this area. Okay, so we bank this profit. Then on the counter, we also bank some profit. I can show you here. Look, 35 pips twice. If you like, I show you here. So this was the analysis. I broadcast 12 o'clock. As mentioned, the guys, the price is going to be reversal. And then what happened after that? The price nicely hit to the profit target. So this is what exactly we do it in a high time, 4 hour, and then we trying to find entries in a shorter time frame. Okay, so that was my dollar cad has given me such a beautiful trades today. And then I had it to the best trade. I had it 82 pips. That's the pound dollar. Okay, so this one, okay, let me show you here. All these trades, like folks, trades are 100% based on the analysis which is broadcast here. So pound dollar 82 pips. Okay, let me show you this one. Okay, this was my entry, you can see here, and this is my exit. Yeah, so again, this one again also based on 100% on the analysis. As you can see, this is the analysis, 1531. I mentioned to guys, look for the consolidation breakout. And I also explained based on the 4 hour, I say, guys, we had a very strong bearish momentum on the pound dollar. So we'll look at the breakouts. I took a trade. Before that, I did analysis. I banked some profit, 82 pips, right? So based on that analysis. So every single trade, and then I had it another one, counter shorter trade on 32 pips on dollar cad, and one of my trades basically came out at the break even. And if I show you here, this one again, this was the breakout. I'm going to explain you in 4 hour, and then I banked my profit as soon as the price hit to the first level, 35 31 pips, and others my trade is basically hit at the stop level. Okay, so if you look at the dollar cad, let me show you here the chart here. I'm just going to explain you guys how I trade in a 4 hour. So if you look at here, the price has developed. If you look at, let me show you here, 1 2 1 touch here, second, third touch, and this was the 140,000 area. The price nicely respected, and I said, guys, it's going to be reversal. And then I said, okay, one is going to be reverse. That's why we did this analysis and dollar cad, and I banked some profit. I banked, and then our other trade, basically this one was the trade. Yeah, this was the trade. I took a short trade, banked some profit on that trade. And also basically we keep an eye on the market sentiment. You can see this is the news, the USD can reject 1.40 thousand area. As soon as we got this news, I said, guys, let's see if you can find some, refine those entries. So as you can see today, we has an amazing day, 724 pips. one of the trade is still open, that is the break even. And we do all these trades with live intraday analysis, and all the recording is here for the members. They can go through and they can verify, and all these patterns are here, which is defined here. I'm going to show you here the pattern sheet. If the user wants to find which pattern is this, so they can open this chart and they can see which pattern we are following it. So based on those patterns, so everything is happening in real time live. All right guys, so that's it for me today. 700 plus pips, amazing day, amazing week. Probably I'm gonna have probably more than, I think, 1500 pips this week. Okay, so let's back to the analysis, guys. Okay, so just to recap, these are the intraday analysis with a live audio commentary, as you have seen it. And the left hand side is the analysis, the right side is the trade taken based on the analysis. As I mentioned, this was my first trade in the morning just before London Open. We did analysis around about, we started analysis 6:30. You can see 6:39 this analysis was broadcast, and I also taken that trade, and a bank first target hit and the final target hit 48 pips. Such a beautiful short trade on dollar CAD. Pound yen, pretty straightforward consolidation breakout. You can see beautiful, and also announced pullback long trade on pound yen. Euro USD, pretty straightforward. You can see breakout, and after the breakout, a pullback short trade. All right, guys, I'm going to speed up because there's too many analysis today. As you can see, this was a pretty straightforward channel breakout long trade. And pound Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. This was the consolidation breakout. And even this breakout is performed at the European Open. As you can see, 7 GMT. As you can see, this analysis was done 6:47, and beautiful. And we announced the rest of the trades on pullback. Beautiful long trades on pound Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc, pretty straightforward consolidation breakout long trade. Pound yen, again, as I mentioned, once we bank some profit, then what we do, we keep analyzing that pairs. If any pattern develop, we look at in a high time frame and pinpoint. As you can see, the price has developed. You can see another beautiful pattern, and you can see based on that, I mentioned to guys, look for another, because if you look at the bottom, the momentum refused to bearish, and that's a good sign. Plus we have a momentum, bullish momentum was increasing. As soon as the price broken about this blue fib channel, announced a long trade, and rest of the trade through live audio commentary. Beautiful 3 long position on pound yen. And dollar yen, pretty straightforward. This was the pre-state breakout, as you can see. Beautiful breakout long trade, and we announced the rest of the trade through pullback. Beautiful long trades on dollar yen. Dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. This was the consolidation channel breakout. As I mentioned, we were doing analysis in 4 hours. As soon as the price broke, that's what I explained to my trader. As soon as the price gonna break the previous high or previous low, take that breakout. And if you're not sure, make sure you take a pullback. That's the confirmation. Beautiful 2 long trades on dollar Swiss franc. Pound yen, pretty straightforward. As I mentioned, you will always keep an eye. The beautiful patterns develop, and beautiful breakout short trade on pound yen. Dollar CAD, this was my trade as a counter, which I explained that I banked twice 35 pips on this dollar CAD. We announced that trade throughout the as soon as the price, basically once I take the bank some profit, every pullback I explain to my traders it could be a potential, a high probability trade. As you can see, beautiful nicely price hit to the final target, which was the 200 EMA. Pound yen, pretty straightforward. As you can see, said to guys, if the price gonna break, technically I explained to my trader, after the breakout, if the price retests that level, that's the confirmation of reversal. We had this breakout, but we haven't seen any pullback. Here you can see the pullback is performed. Technical valid entry of the breakout of this wedge. Beautiful breakout long trade on pound yen. Dollar yen, pretty straightforward breakout long trade. And euro yen, pretty straightforward breakout long trade. And euro pound, pretty straightforward as mentioned on the analysis. After the breakout, we're looking another pullback, or if the price retests, you can see price nicely develop, respect this 200 EMA. This was the pullback short trade. Pound dollar, pretty straightforward. You can see this was the breakout long trade. Euro yen, pretty straightforward breakout long trade. Aussie dollar, beautiful breakout. This was the um, New York session. You can see price nicely broke on this consolidation, and after that I also announced all these pullbacks and breakouts. As you can see, the price nicely broken, and we have another breakout as soon as the price break this fifth channel. We can see very strong bearish momentum. As long as the momentum is very strong, all the breakouts and pullback would be, we consider as a high probability trades. Okay, so and Euro USD, pretty straightforward. You can see this was the price develop on the channel, which I explained to my trader. The price has developed a bearish flag pattern, and this is the resistance. So we look at the breakout, and afterwards, as you can see, all the pullbacks was very beautiful high probability trades on Euro USD, which we announced through live audio commentary. Kiwi dollar, this was the trade. I also taken that trade short, and I also taken that one. Beautiful. I bank on Kiwi dollar, beautiful short trade. And dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward as mentioned on the analysis. The guys, the safest trade would be the breakout through live audio commentary and through live analysis. But as mentioned here, you can see the price nicely develop a pullback, few pips. But I said to you guys, safest trade would be the breakout of this pattern. Beautiful breakout and the long trade. And this is the trade basically I accidentally closed my trade with -3 pips, but I lost that bet. Otherwise I would have a green all trades today. But anyhow, it was amazing trades today. Okay, so pound dollar, pretty straightforward. As you can see, this was the triangle pattern breakout. I personally took this trade and banked 82 pips on pound dollar. Pound Swiss franc consolidation breakout at the New York session, beautiful breakout and pullback short trade. Kiwi dollar, as I mentioned you guys, that we always keep an eye on the patterns. As soon as the price develop certain pattern, we broadcast instantly. And this time most of my traders was saying, oh, Ashraf is going to be reverse and is going to be back. I said, guys, don't trade what you think, trade what you see it. As you can see, we had a beautiful breakout short trade on Kiwi dollar. We had the same analysis for the, more or less the same analysis for the Aussie dollar. Everybody was expecting is going to reverse. I said, guys, I'm going to go where the momentum is. I personally took this short trade and banked 20 pips. Each trade was 10 pips on 9 pips on Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD, this was the my trade. As you can see, the counter, I banked some profit and I announced another one for pullback short, and I was holding one trade, which basically, as you can see, we had such a beautiful volatility. Price hit one of my trade at the stop, the stop low at the break even. Pound yen, this is the trade I just took. I just mentioned you guys, and I banked some profit. This was the yen or euro yen, my last trade based on the momentum. As I explained, we keep an eye on 4 hour based on that beautiful breakout long trade. And this was the last trade of the day. As you can see, based on the 4 hour, and price developed this pattern, beautiful breakout, and price right and develop another pullback, and I bank such a beautiful pips on euro yen. I think one of my trade is still open, not sure, but hopefully that's going to be a profitable trade. Okay guys, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed all the analysis in details, and most welcome. If you want to see all these analysis and the trades in real time, so if you want to watch live intraday analysis in real time with the live audio commentary, most welcome to join our professional trader community at forexeasytrades.com. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for the latest analysis. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time with more analysis.